This is so much cozier of a setup than what I usually do. I don't know why I don't do this more often, but we on the couch with it today, and I'm gonna be giving y'all my fall wish list, which always bugs me a little bit just because I know that y'all like the same things that I do, and sometimes it's like, dang, do I really want to give them the sauce before I'm able to buy it myself? But I guess it's the price you gotta pay for being this source of this. So we're gonna hop straight into it. I've been trying to branch off into some newer brands because I think when I go shopping, I oftentimes kind of look at the same brands. So I've been purposely trying to outsource different brands and stuff like that. So in today's video, I got a little bit different of items. I got this first one, which is by Project GR. Now, they've been making some cool stuff lately. I follow them on Instagram, and I've been seeing them make different things like hats and different like kind of grungier army supply type of stuff. And this hoodie was right up my alley, and it is called the Reconstructed Folded Zip Hoodie. Honestly, the wash just looks really cool. It low-key kind of looks like something like Balenciaga would make or something like that, but I think it's really fire. I think that all of the branding on it is just very what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like traditional. Like, this is kind of what I expect a army hoodie to look like. So I think it's fire, cool wash and all that. Next up is also some military wear. Now, these are the bunny boots, and I haven't gotten around to purchasing the bunny boots yet. I don't know why. I've had the white pair in my cart for like a really long time just because they seemed very accessible. And then I just didn't buy them for some reason, but I'm coming back across them on this other page that I kind of like closely watch on Instagram. I don't think I follow them, but I watch them, and they have some really cool stuff. These are these 1970s, 80s vintage rubber bunny Mickey boots. And honestly, I just think I like how the white laces look on these. It kind of just looks like it fits within my wardrobe. So that's why they've been on my wish list, I guess you could say. But I feel like I can get them for under the price that they're selling them for. I don't know, maybe not, but yeah. Now next we have a brand that I feel like I've kind of been watching on Instagram for a long time. Like, I feel like I've kind of watched their come up as a brand, and they've gotten a bunch of like celebrity, or like, I wouldn't even say celebrity, kind of like underground names in the brand, and I think that that's really cool. But brand that I'm talking about is Yori, and I don't know if it's called Yori NYC, but I think it's just Yori, and they have this really cool hat. They also have a couple of other pieces that I just don't have in my wish list, but I do think are really cool. So if you guys like this, or you want to know about a new brand, go check them out for sure. Next is a brand called Emanuel Blanck, I think is how you pronounce it, but they got some heat, bro. Now, they're really expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but some of the pieces they make are absolutely insane. And since this is a wish list, I feel like I don't have a budget, so I can add anything that I wish to have. So these right here are the Polygon sunglasses, and I've never really seen anybody play a lot with the actual lenses of the sunglasses. Like, we often see different shapes and stuff like that, but like when it comes to separating the actual glass on the sunglasses, is crazy, bro. So these are definitely on the list. They have them in a black pair, but on the black pair you can't really see the separation much. It kind of just all looks black, so I put these on the list as opposed to the black ones, but the black ones are fire as well. What originally brought me to the brand is their footwear. Now, their footwear was just kind of on my explore page, and I seen them and I was like, those are crazy, bro. So these are a pair of I guess they're sneakers, but they're kind of like sneakers with such a thick outsole that they look like a boot. So these are called the Distortion Featherweight High Top Sneaker. Very fire. Like I said, they do kind of run for a pretty penny, so I don't quite see many reviews on these, but I'd love to get my hands on a pair and talk about them and wear them and all that. So very fire pair of shoes. Next up, we got a piece that actually is coming to me soon, supposedly, but it's by a brand called Global Joe. So this right here is basically a fur trucker jacket, which I really like trucker jackets, and I'm super into fur texture right now. I don't know why. If y'all been following me along, you know I made a fur belt, which is actually in stock. Well, not in stock, but I got the shipment of the stock maybe like a week ago. So about to run those. But that's not the point. This jacket right here is very, very fire. I can't wait to get it because I think it's gonna fit perfectly with my all black wardrobe. Every time you have all black, you gotta switch it up with textures. That's like the only way you can really sauce it out for real. So this is gonna be a perfect addition, and it's gonna be perfect for fall. Now next up, we're gonna be moving into my Farfetch wish list, and my Farfetch wish list is usually a lot steeper than this, and the only reason why I don't have more things in the Farfetch cart is just because I think I showed you guys a lot of the stuff that's already in there. So I wanted to like pick out some new stuff to show y'all. But on that list is these Camper Lab Karamba boots, I guess you could say. I actually been knowing about these for quite some time, and I never pulled the trigger just because I think this blue color is really, really wild for me. But there's something inside of me that looks at this boot and really, really wants it. So I do want to try them. Maybe if they go on sale or something like that, it would be easier for me to pull the trigger. I won't really feel as invested, but I do think they are really cool. And they do have a black pair, but for some reason the black pair don't grab me like this blue. I don't know why, bro. Now the next piece, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I went to find those blue joints, and while I was looking, I was like, let me go ahead and click the brand, see what else they got right now. And I found this fire leather jacket that has like this crocodile print. So crazy. This is crocodile print, right? Or would that be snake? That's crocodile. Yeah, it's crocodile, I would say. But very, very fire. I also don't really see cool leather jackets that have a textured print. Well, I mean, like, I guess the last one was textured, but like, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's usually not like colored in a print or a texture that I like. So I think I really like this one, and I feel like I personally could pull it off with some fits. It's brown, so you can really like use the tones, and you can mix it with black. Like, you really can do a lot with this jacket, even though it looks like a very wild piece. So definitely on my list. It's also hefty, so yeah, I don't know. Now next up, we got a Rick piece, and I feel like I didn't put that much Rick on here because I was like, let me go ahead and go outside of what I usually do. But this was a piece that was in my cart, and I really think is dope. It's also sold out, but oftentimes Farfetch gets good restocks, so it is still like in my wish list. It just is out of stock right now, but very fire nonetheless. Like, I really like the shoulders in this. I think shoulders is something that I'm really like paying very close attention to as of lately, especially when it comes to outerwear pieces, because I think that completely makes or breaks a garment. Like, if you can really exaggerate shoulders or just make the shoulders look really cool, it plays into so many other proportions of outfit, like complementary. Like, it looks so much better, bro. But I say all that to say this is a fire one. Now the next shoe is basically like a double bumper geo basket, and as soon as I seen these on the runway paired with the bowling jeans, I was like, bro. And I got the bowling jeans in white, so when I seen this, I also wear the they're like a milk colorway of the what are they called? The abstract boot, I want to say. But I have the white version of those, and I often wear it with the white Bolins, and I'm like, yo, this looks so buttery, and I know that this would look so much better because the outsole is thicker. So this has been on my list for quite some time. I actually seen them in New York the last time I went to the Rick store out there. You guys probably seen it in the vlog, but it was literally like if I just had an extra $1,000 to spare, I would have bought it that day. But you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Now we're leaving the Farfetch cart and going into Essence. But right before we get into Essence, I wanted to talk about a boot that has been like rent-free in my mind, and that is the Balenciaga Stomper boots, but the high top ones. And I know a lot of people are kind of getting them right now. Well, I wouldn't say they're getting them. There's a lot of people who are showing them, because you can go and like get an appointment to go look at them at your local Balenciaga store. And I live in LA, so I absolutely know that I could grab them if I wanted to. But I don't think that they're technically out yet. I don't think. But I need these, bro. Ever since I seen these on the runway as well, I was like, bro, those are I got so many fits I can sauce with them joints. So those are on the list right now, but I'm gonna move on because I don't even think that you can really I don't think everybody can just get those right now. And because of that, I also was like, why not put these on the list? Because I also think that these are kind of in that same realm of high top boots. So these right here are the Rick Owens Black Porterville Army Mega Tractor Boots. So that was a very long title, but these are really fire. I really am enjoying these higher top boots now. Y'all know I got far too many pairs of boots, but if I was to add another 2 to the collection, it'd be these 2, and these are very cool in my opinion. And I always like the aesthetic that Rick has with the chains of laces in the boots. So not chains of laces, but that specific Rick Owens tan color I always love. So these would be fire to add to the collection. And also because the outsole is so big, I want to pair them with my I know I keep mentioning the bowling jeans, but if you guys could see how long these jeans actually are, I just am automatically trying to find the highest top boot I can find. That way I can offset some of that length on the pants. I really like how long the pants are, but they're originally made for the kiss heels, and I don't have the kiss heels because I never liked the kiss heels enough to spend a lot of money on them. But I say all that to say, I'm yapping in this video. Next up, we have a piece that I've tried on actually at the Acne Studios store, but it is this Acne Studios orange and blue checker shirt. Now they also have this in I want to say it's a navy and a green type of checker print, but that's the colorway I tried on, and I actually didn't know that they had this colorway, and maybe they just didn't have it in the store at the time, because when I seen the collection, it was brand new. So this right here is a colorway that I actually like better than the one I tried on. So, but I think the shape on this and the way that the sleeves are cut are absolutely beautiful. Most sleeves for shirts like this have the cuff on it. You guys know what I'm saying, but these are a really wide sleeve, and it just completely changes the look of the shirt. So I think that's fire. Next up, we have some Margiela, and this is the MM6 black numeric vest, and it just has the big Mason Margiela logo on it in the front, and it's a sweater with distressing on it. I think that this will pair really well with fall outfits as a layering piece, so that's why I added it in there. It's really not the most insane piece in here, but one that kind of is this jacket by Y Project. Now this joint right here is a fleece hoodie, but the sides unzip and it really gives this crazy shape to it. I think all of Y Project stuff really lays on the body really well. That's one of those brands that it feels so tailor made to the specific look that they're trying to achieve that it almost instantly makes me want to buy it. So this right here is absolutely insane, and it looks super cozy for when it gets a little bit chillier outside. So I would love to grab that piece, bro. Next up, we have one by Namesake, and this one right here is just really gonna look good in my closet. I think that's honestly why I like it. It's not it's the craziest piece ever, but I do really like the logos on it. It has logos on the front and the back, and it just blends perfectly. I got so many outfits I can just easily match with this, and I think right now I'm at the point to where I really like to wear a lot of uniform. So obviously when it comes to Instagram and special events like that, I'll really get dressed up, but on my day-to-day I really kind of be wearing a similar scheme of things, and I think this would be perfect to add into that rotation. So next up, we have a pair of pants that are crazy, and I don't know if they really stack like this, but they are the Julius Blackthorn jeans, and they look so crazy. These are actually wax, so I know they kind of maybe look like a leather or something like that, but they're really just a wax pair of jeans that probably have some type of I don't know what makes them structured like this, but it looks crazy, and I would love to grab a pair of those. Next, we have another Acne Studios piece. Now I actually seen these boots in person on one of the homies, and it looked fire, and I never really seen them in person yet. I haven't been to the Acne Studio store in quite some time now. It's probably been months. So I actually haven't seen these. Well, I haven't seen these in the store when I was there, so I think that they're really fire. They also have a denim pair, which I don't really like, but these ones are cool. I really like these. I like how big and bulky they are. Moving on, we have a Rick Owens dark shadow headband. Now, I know y'all are kind of like, okay, a Rick headband for real. But like, bro, like, I'm one of those people that like to wear headwear, and I am starting locks. So just imagine like when my hair gets longer, bro. Or just like when your hair like peeps through the sides of the headband, that's gonna look so hard, bro. Y'all gotta see the vision, bro. But they got this Porterville one, and they also have one that says dark shadow. And I kind of don't know which one I would prefer, but they are both in the wish list. Next up is just like an absolute wild card that I just happened to be scrolling upon literally today and was like, those are crazy, I gotta add those in. Now, these are the Balmain Black Bee Cloud leather boots, and I'm really a sucker for things that are extremely exaggerated, like the big steroid boots. Y'all know I wear them all the time, and a lot of people ask me about them and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know, things like that and things like shapes and silhouettes are just things that I really like. And I think it's because I wear a lot of black and I'm always looking for something to like make the outfit look cooler, and this one looks so fire, bruh. So very crazy pair. This is the only colorway they have too, but crazy. Next up, we got this Mowalola Black Tyson reversible bomber jacket, and I like Mowalola. Like, she makes some very like fire pieces, and they are very wearable but very unique at the same time. So this is one of those pieces that I think are pretty cool, and it's reversible, so like, you know what I'm saying, why not? It's like this maroon color in the reverse, but I think it's really cool. I'm a huge fan of cropped. Y'all know I made a cropped bomber jacket myself, not as cropped as this one, but still kind of like, you know what I'm saying, those proportions start to hit when things are cropped. So y'all know the vibes, man. Next is a pair of pants that is my first time coming across this brand, and it is called Fumito Ganryu. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Y'all can see it on the screen and assume it for yourself. But they have these like Dickies, and I think they're an actual Dickies collab if I'm not mistaken. But these are the beige Dickies reverse baggy trousers, and the way that these are like the widest pair of pants ever are fire, bro. Like, they also have like a zip in the back that just like adds an extra piece of detailing. I don't know, like they're quite literally just a pair of like slacks, but like very baggy and exaggerated, and I think that that's really cool. I also don't have any khaki pants like this, if I'm like being honest. Like, I'm trying to think if I have any, and I don't think I do, and that's probably the reason why I want to add these to the collection. So now we're getting towards the end, and we have these pair of Sakai's. Now these are very reminiscent of the Balenciaga ones. Now a lot of people got the Balenciaga ones, and I think that these are just a little bit cooler. The fur on them I think is a little bit longer, and they just look to be, they kind of look the same, honestly. They look a little less exaggerated than the Balenciaga pair, but like, I don't know, they look the same. But I like them. I like them, bro. I don't know what y'all want me to say. Next is the matching jacket to those wax pair that I showed earlier. So this is the Julius Blackthorn denim jacket, and it is a insane shape. So I know you guys can see the front of it right now, and it looks like it cuts at like the hip area, but the back actually cuts like way high up by the shoulders. So very unique way to cut a jacket. I honestly just would love to pair it with the pants on some like uniform black on black type vibes, but I definitely am not gonna buy both, but if I could, I would. This is like exactly me if I had like the worst spending habit ever, but I was like super rich, you know what I'm saying? So you would get stuff like this. I also got this Dries Van Noten like paneled leather vest, and honestly, the big contrast with the yellow like fur on the inside, it just grabbed me, bro. Like, I seen that and was like, yeah, that's hard, bro. So I ended up putting this into the cart. Now it says it's navy and black. I don't see no navy on this joint, but I feel like this would be fire to layer with like a thinner long sleeve under it. right before it's like starts really getting cold, like this would be crazy, bro. So got that. And then last on the list is this track jacket by Spencer Badu. I don't know what grabs me so much about this track jacket, but it's hard, bro. Like I think I could really like pull this off on some chill, smooth stuff during the fall. So very fire piece. And I think that was like a cool, like almost 30 pieces that I showed. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all. Hopefully this was like a chill video. Let me know if you guys like this calmer type of vibe. I might be able to do like my yap videos like this, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to trying to like do them super like up and not chilling. I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got for y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll be back to you with more. Follow me on Instagram because we're running it up, but yeah, that's it. Peace.